Yes, everybody, Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you're safe and well. Hope your Monday is going swimmingly. It's Hammer Settlers in association with the KUMB.com boys. At lunchtime, I spoke about the Everton game. Is it a must-win game? Went for a few stats about the season so far. Spoke about, obviously, Fabrizio Romano, mentioning, quite openly how the Hammers potentially looking at Edin Terzic if they decide to pull the plug on Julian Lopetegui. And I obviously looking at the fixture list coming up. Obviously, we've got a couple of half fixtures after the international break, after the Everton game. Obviously, made the assumption that I think Everton is a real 6-pointer. Whether it's a must win is up to debate. But let me know what you think. Go back and watch that and give me your predictions in terms of what's going to happen after the Everton game. But it is Hammers Endless in association with the KUMB.com boys. 3 stories, a couple of transfer rumour stories, and Loan Watch as well. So let's go. So let's talk about rumours. Now, yesterday, it was reported widely, including the Sun on Sunday, that West Ham are looking to sign Botafogo's brilliant, and that's what the article says, brilliant Brazil striker Igor Jesus in a surprise £30 million raid. And as a consequence of that, that could mean a shock swap deal, which would see Lucas Paqueta returning back to his homeland. Now, Igor has been scoring in Brazil since his return from a near 4-year spell in the United Arab Emirates. He only joined the Rio de Janeiro club early this season, but apparently they are looking to trade at the right price. He's 23 and has just made his senior Brazilian squad debut. And now apparently the Hammers are eager to sign Jesus as they look to add extra flair to their forward line, which is much needed. And they could try to sign him in January. As we said before, the likelihood is, we in January, you're more likely to get Brazilian players than you are in the summer, just because. But according to the report, Botafogo would take Lucas Paqueta and try to come to an arrangement with West Ham. Botafogo are actually owned by John Textor, the new Everton. Is he? Did he buy Everton? Yeah, he bought Everton. The new Everton owner, so who is apparently very much a fan of Lucas Paqueta. So based on MCO multi-club ownership rules, Everton won't be able to buy him. I don't know actually, because Man United had a similar issue with Jean-Claire. And Nice, because obviously Ineos were also own a major shareholder in Nice and Man United, so they couldn't trade Dodebo from one to the other. And I think that's the same with Everton and Botafogo, I think, but don't quote me on that. Now, in terms of Igor, not much. He's 23. He's an exciting young player. People go, oh, but we didn't. We bought a Brazilian guy. We haven't played him. That's one for the future. I keep saying that. As I said, he scored a few goals already this season. He's scored 5 goals, 2 and 1 assist, 2 yellow cards. Now, before his time, he did play for Al Ahly, Sharab Al Ahly from the United Arab Emirates, who I believe the last player we bought who played for them was that Manu Lanzini, and he didn't come up too shabby, did he? Let's wait and see. I mean, if we're led to believe we've got no money, so how do I know how this works unless it's going to be a straight swap deal? But again, would you swap someone who's potentially by that time, actually, they wouldn't even know because the court hearing wouldn't be out until March, whether he's going to be there or not in terms of having a professional career going forward in terms of Lucas Paqueta. But a bit random, isn't it? It's just out of nowhere. But we'll keep an eye on it, as per usual. We always do. Now, another player we have been linked with is the Danish winger Andres Skov Olsen, who has been compared to Mo Salah. But according to Football Insider, West Ham have set their sights on Olsen after being alerted to his contract situation. His deal is due to expire in June 2026, which means coming into January, he'll be entering the last 18 months. And that is our sort of MO, isn't it? Really looking at players who are entering the final 18 months, 12 months of his 12 years, 18 to 12 months of his contracts, because you tend to get yourself a bit of a bargain. So Club Brugge are at risk of having to maybe sell him in January or next summer, and are aware of growing interest in the player and have given him a price of around £25 million. Apparently, West Ham are on the side most eager to land Skov currently, but we could face competition from a number of Premier League clubs, according to the reports. But he's a very exciting player. As I said, he has been compared to being the new Mo Salah. And the report cites an article by Danish journalist Klaus Ekelund, who's described the forward as an Eden Hazard type player, but since he's left-footed and plays on the right, you could better compare him to Iron Robin or Mo Salah. Yes, please. 24-year-old has been playing mainly on the right, but also has operated on the left-hand side if needed. He came through the ranks at FC Nordsjælland before registering 27 goals and 7 assists in 51 appearances for the first team, and that earned him a move to Bologna in June 2019. Didn't go to plan really there. 3 goals, 5 assists in 71 games for Bologna, but he wanted to reignite his career, and so he left Bologna for Club Brugge in January 2022. And that's put him back in the shop window. It's really revitalised his career. So far, 46 goals and 25 assists in 113 matches. That's better than 1 in 2. And so far, he's got 5 goals and 1 assist in 12 Pro League outings for Club Brugge this season. Also, he is a full Danish international, having represented his country on 35 occasions to date. So, interesting player. Again, player don't know a lot about, to be honest. But and again, it's that sort of looking beyond the typical Big 5, Big 6 leagues. And actually, for me, he seems to be someone who, on paper, could be a good shout. You're thinking potentially, with Kudus moving on, maybe in the summer, Liverpool, Arsenal interested in him, apparently £90 million. This was an article I read this morning. You think, yes, got Luis Guilherme can come in and do that, but similarly, Lucas Paqueta could maybe not even be a professional football player by the end of this season, and so maybe Luis Guilherme could move into the 10 role, which is something he's more used to, and then someone like Skov Olsen having that as an option there as well, along with Bowen, along with Somerville. It's interesting. It is interesting, but again, we shall wait and see. As I said, take every rumour with a pinch of salt. Now, obviously, we had a number of players, our first team players, out on loan and playing this week. We'll be covering all the academy players in the academy show later on today, so keep an eye on for that. But obviously, JWP on loan to Nottingham Forest. He didn't play. He didn't need to play as Nottingham Forest demolished West Ham 3-0 at the City Ground, picking up their first 3 wins on the bounce in the top league for 25 years or something ridiculous like that. It's always the way. Maxwell Cornet didn't feature in the matchday squad, as Southampton recorded their first win of the season against Everton at home. Obviously, they're our opponents next. They'll be seething. Freddie Potts, another 90 minutes under his belt as Pompey gained a valuable point away to Hull, the game finishing 1-1. Tell you what, next year, he's going to do something for us, that's for sure. Now, Aguerd starred for Real Sociedad as he played another full 90 minutes, and they kept a clean sheet as they won 2-0 away to Sevilla. He's having a fantastic time playing over there, that's for sure. Kurt Zuma, currently injured, but apparently nearing a return to training soon. His side, Al Arabar, lost 4-0 away to Al Akhudud in the Saudi Pro League. And that is it, my friends. Thank you very, very much for your time. As always, if you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe. Budden is working on some very good, touch wood, interviews coming up soon, so keep an eye on that channel and all that good stuff. Until next time, take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, keep the faith, and don't forget to check out thesearemybrand.com for latest news, reviews, and opinions. Also, don't forget to check out Alloy Collectors. Their new shirts, the new West Ham shirts, are now available. The home shirt, the away shirt. I like the away shirt in the presentation boxes, as well as the 1965 Cup Winners' Cup shirt. I couldn't think of the word as well. So please go and check them out. West Ham Network viewers get a 50% discount in checkout. WHN15 at checkout for that. Nice little stocking filler or Secret Santa. Really good Secret Santa present. You know, rather than get a mug. Actually, but if you do want to buy a mug, we've still got a couple left. So let me know. Take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, keep the faith, and come in your irons. Much love. Bye-bye.